Fuck the corporate greenwashing and the billionaire spin, while SpaceX burns a hole right through the skin where we begin. Pumping tons of black carbon soot straight to the stratosphere, trading Earth's fragile life support for a launch site theater.
Fuck your rapid fire cadence and your skyrocketing pride, dumping filled in the middle atmosphere where the ozone used to hide. Rocket exhaust injecting suit and chemicals high where it stays, absorbing sunlight, heating up the air in toxic ways.
Slowing down the healing of the ozone for a decade or three, just to feed a tech bro's ego and his satellite debris. Unregulated polluters treating skies like a personal waste dump, leaving humanity to suffer as the UV radiation jumps.
But your Mars obsession while you suffocate our home, blowing holes in our protection, every rocket fuel comb. A reckless dirty business built on arrogance and speed, destroying Earth's life shield to feed a billionaire's greed.
Aluminum oxide particles lingering up in the blue, catalyzing chemical reactions that shred the sky in two. Every single booster launch is spitting acid and ash, cashing in our atmosphere for a Silicon Valley cash dash.
They talk about green energy while burning millions of tons, binding out the astronomers and blinding out the suns. The stratosphere is cooking under layers of heavy soot, while corporate shields are kissing up and kissing every foot.
I'll ever FBA approvals, rubber stamped in the dark, but every rocket engine leaves a cancer-causing mark. The ozone layer is thinning out faster than they admit, trading planetary safety for a bunch of digital shit.
Pumping kerosene and methane high above the weather line, crossing every ecological boundary and red line. The UV rays are burning down through the unprotected rift, while they brag about their rockets as some kind of holy gift.
Fuck your starbase in the wetlands and your toxic launch pad mud, trading living ecosystems for a billionaire's wet stud. You're dismantling the shield that took a billion years to grow, just to launch another satellite that nobody needs to know.
Episrayan scientists are screaming from the bleeding page, while the fanboys cheer the carnage in a techno-digital rage. Ignorance is celebrated when it's wrapped in freaking sign, poisons in the upper winds where the stellar orbits align.
You can't escape to Mars when you've torched the only boat, leaving every living creature with a strangle in the throat. The ozone hole is opening wide because of corporate haste, turning heaven's natural armor into industrial waste.
So keep your shiny PR and your hollow-ass defense. When the stratosphere collapses, there's no technical pretense, a monument of ignorance carved into the fading sky, because a bunch of greedy cowards thought they had the right to fly.
Fuck the whitewash PR and the corporate lies, while a four-ton booster falls right out of the skies. Uncontrolled junk on a death march trajectory, brought to you by billionaire tech supremacy.
What if the kinetic impact triggers a fault, cracking the crust in a cataclysmic halt? Magma spraying outward like a hellish red decree, boiling every drop of every ocean and sea.
Shit is spiraling out, gravity's gone insane as a rain of molten moon rock starts to flood the plain. Tidal waves crashing through the coastal city blocks, while the tech lords hide behind their crypto stocks.
Fuck your blind ambition and your careless cheap debris, turning quiet craters into terminal agony. The atmosphere is burning, choking out the sun. Look at the apocalypse that capitalism won.
A shattered silver orb spinning wildly off its track. No escape hatch, no reset, no turning back. Civilization fading to a scorched and silent tomb, swallowed up completely by a self-inflicted doom. Fuck The trajectory models, look at what they wrought. Another piece of garbage that they never fully caught. Trading human futures for a billionaire's design. Crossing lines in orbit that they never should define.
What if that kinetic force to stabilize the core? Ripping open magma chambers buried deep in horror. A tectonic fracture spreading outward through the gray, turning silent moonscape into molten burning clay.
Fuck your clean PR and all your corporate bullshit lines. When a stray booster ignores all the safety signs. Shrapnel raining down like a localized apocalypse. Shattering the satellites and frying microchips.
Blowing up the western limb and throwing up the dust. Proving that your heavy metal systems can't be trusted. Playing Russian roulette with the gravity of space. Wiping out the bedrock of our nearest cosmic place.
Fuck your blind ambitions and your careless shit debris. Dropping tons of shrapnel where it never ought to be. Leaving us to wonder as the shockwave starts to grow. Just how much destruction can attack, bro? Ego
I wish you muted it. Yeah, I wish you muted. Yeah, I wish you muted. Corporations building rockets just to pad the elite, leaving debris in the orbit while the working class bleed. Fuck your billionaire vision and your cardboard ass tech, treating human lives like a disposable check.
exploding test stands while the regulators sleep. Burying the whistleblowers 6 feet deep. Monopolizing heavens with a satellite swarm. Blinding out the astronomers and dodging a storm.
Shit is broken from the jump, a systemic disease. Bending safety protocols just to do as they please. Hype man, CEO tweeting out of his mind, leaving a trail of destruction and wreckage behind.
No accountability, just a shiny PR spin. Covering up every failure where the negligence began. You ain't saving humanity, you're padding your vault. When the whole system crashes, it's nobody's fault.
Fuck your Mars colony, you can't even run Earth. Destroying our atmosphere for all that it's worth. A privatized circus of arrogance and waste. Blowing up the stratosphere in desperate haste. Yeah. I yell rock up and down. And fuck your corporate rocket, fuck your billionaire pride. Leaving garbage in the orbit with nowhere to hide. You launched a metal carcass on a suicide track, and you didn't give a damn about turning it back. Slamming into craters just for fun and for thrills, while the taxpayers pay for your catastrophic bills. Treating outer space like a garbage disposal bin. Just a bunch of tech bro ego and pathetic sin. You crashing that booster was a negligent crime. Messing with the moon till the end of all time. With your head in the clouds and your thumb on the screen. Throwing garbage at the silver like a brainless machine. Now the surface is cracked and the shrapnel is loose, and you think a lame tweet is gonna cook up the truth. Every ocean is shaking, every city is doomed. While your useless electric cars sit in a tomb. You play God with the cosmos and destroyed the base camp, leaving humanity blind in the dark with no lamp. A total disaster that you caused for a joke. Now the whole damn planet is choking on smoke.
Billionaires in glass towers, pushing outer space, trading common sense for a digital tech race, launching metal junk up into the stratosphere, leaving planet Earth with a growing sense of fear. SpaceX boosters tumbling, spinning out of control, treating sizzling our space like a cheap dumping bowl. No regard for orbit, just a publicity stunt, while the engineers hide behind a corporate front. Now the calculations show a collision course ahead, hitting lunar dust where the ancient silence spread, crashing into craters on the western limb, turning starry nights into something dark and grim.
Boom goes the booster at 8,000 Ks an hour, proving arrogance beats physics in a rush for power, slamming into Einstein crater like a wrecking ball, ripping through the surface of the moon's quiet war. And what if the kinetic force shatters the whole sphere?
Cracking open bedrock that has stood for a billion years.
Fragments turning downward like a rain of burning death, stripping every ocean of its final living breath.
Imagine lunar shrapnel tearing through the velvet sky, meteor-sized debris as the midnight cities die, tidal waves collapsing every coastal metropolis, ending human history in a blinding wild abyss.
The gravity balance breaks, the axis starts to spin. That's the heavy price of all this tech bro ego sin. No more tides to guide us, just a shattered glowing cloud, while the tech lords tweet above a silent ruined crowd.
Civilization crumbles in the shadow of debris. Nothing left of culture, science, poetry, or free. Just a barren wasteland where the monuments once stood, sacrificed for rockets that we never understood.
They wanted Mars adventures, but they ruined home base first, unleashing ancient energies in one apocalyptic burst, playing God with orbits like a video game arcade. Look at the destruction that a billionaire has made.
The night sky is fractured, bleeding crimson, red, and gold as the ultimate disaster of the century unfolds. Blinded by the rocket launch, deafened by the cheers, wiping out our future and a million human years.
So keep your Mars ambitions and your electric cars. When you break the moon, you close the door on all the stars.
A monument of ignorance carved into the lunar night.
Civilization ended by a billionaire's spotlight.